Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous video I mentioned in the comment that I will do a quick video review to see how is this price action in Bitcoin is panning out, especially now especially running into Saturday and over the weekend, what we might expect and what you should be looking out for, what kind of scenarios that you should be looking out for, and basically get you prepared for the outcomes. So you don't want to be blindsided by something that you did not expect or something that you did not anticipate. So I just want to have this quick video review and talk about the price action that's going on in Bitcoin right now. I will also cover Tron while we're at it, just because I haven't done a video in Tron for last few times, and there seems like there are a lot of viewers out there who are interested in Tron price action as well. Alright, so let's dive in. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video if you think this was helpful. If you think you learned something new today, please give me a thumbs up. This will keep me motivated in doing this video reviews for you on a daily basis. So again, thank you. Big thanks to all the subscribers and all the viewers who are constantly coming in, making comments, and I reply to those comments. So I really appreciate those feedbacks and those nice comments that you have been posting. So thank you so much. All right. So before we dive into Bitcoin, so I just want to let you know the data we are getting is from Coinbase, and this one is a 1 hour chart. Okay. So this is the price action for Bitcoin and 1 hour chart. The reason I want to show you a 1 hour chart before we move into a bigger time frame is because I just want to show you the choppy action that we are seeing right now. As you can see, I've been keep on saying that a lot of volume will occur after the the first batch of future contract that expired today for Bitcoin in the futures market. And if you can see, there's a lot of volume that came in late in the day. It doesn't have to be the volume. A lot of the short position that people might have in the futures contract, they probably close those short position. It could be a combination of few things. It just doesn't have to be closing of short position or closing of the longer position in Bitcoin future. It could be people like regular people like me or who are anticipating that future market will impact the prices, and they jumped in. So it is multiple things. It is combination of things. As I mentioned in previous videos, that Bitcoin futures, the institutional investor will not come in Bitcoin futures until the third contract. What do I mean by that? Because they simply don't have enough data in order to come into the market and start trading Bitcoin futures, because this future contract for Bitcoin is only 1 month old. All right, it's only 1 month old. And in order to have the institutional traders to come in and actively start trading Bitcoin futures, they need to have enough data in order to justify those trade for their clients, and they won't be able to do that for 1 month old data. All right, so I want that to be very clear, because I see those chatter, and I have mentioned that in the previous video, but I want to emphasize that point. All right. So you won't see a lot of even for the second, third, you will start seeing more action into Bitcoin futures into third, fourth month. You won't see it until this earlier months. You will see the institutional traders actively trading Bitcoin futures later, probably in spring and summer time frame. I really don't anticipate those big institutional trader coming into Bitcoin futures and start actively trading Bitcoin futures right now, especially not until we get into we get into spring time frame. Okay, all right. So here, this is the hourly chart for Bitcoin. as I said, we are in a very choppy action, like amazingly choppy action, and you can see this volume bars. If you can see this volume bar is gradually increasing. All right, so volume is coming into the market. This is probably a lot of people anticipating that, hey, everyone is looking at the same chart. All right, everyone is looking at the same chart. All the technical indicators are doing the exact same things, right? It's nothing. It's like, you might have a tweaks here and there, but like all the indicators are pretty much overall showing you the same exact things. All right, it's so people are like, all this. We are coming to that pinch action. Right at the pinch action, I have mentioned this before. We came right at that pinch action, and it fell down, bounced right off that trend line, that major trend line that's coming all the way back from December or November actually, and we right back, like bounced right off that trend line. All right, we came again at that trend line that we broke down again, try to bounce again, and now we are again in the consolidation phase. So as you can see, like, so we have a pretty much as of right now 12 a.m. Eastern time in US, market is not able to decide which direction it wants to go in. It cannot figure out that it wants to go up, it wants to go down, or whether it just wants to just go sideways. I have a feeling that the scenario for the bulls are much better compared to bears, but and everyone is looking at the scenarios. When I click on so let's remove this, like, trend lines. Okay, for a time being, I'm just going to remove this trend line and show you a bigger time frame. Okay, so here, okay, so this is the bigger time frame. All right, let's zoom out of it. I'm working on my laptop right now, so just watching some TV and have my laptop open, so my apologies for not having my regular setup of my desktop with my screens, but this will do for right now. Okay, so as you can see, this was in the daily chart. We are on the not 4 hour. Why am I? Okay. Okay. So on this daily chart, you see all this leg. That tells me that price action getting pushed down, but there are traders coming in and buying that price action around 10,000 mark. All right, again, price action pushed it down to 10,000. Investors and traders came in and bought it at that level. Same thing, now we are consolidating right now. So I think there could be 3 scenarios that can pan out over the weekend. Okay, so scenario number 1, which I think and I'm hoping that occurs for Bitcoin, and I think a lot of technical traders or technical analysts are looking at the scenario, because I talk to them and I know everyone is looking at this picture, same exact picture. So everyone, all the technical analysts out there like me, who are looking at this chart and they're thinking that, okay, Bitcoin is about to turn bullish. All right, that's the first thing they will see from this chart. Any technical analyst who is like, let me put it this way, majority of the technical analysts who sees this chart, they will see from this indicator that it looks like it's about to turn bullish, and from this all the news that's going on in the headline and all the indicator from MACD and all that. So they will look at it and they're like, yeah, probability is we will have a reversal coming, a reversal bounce soon and getting out of this downtrend. All right, there is a second scenario that can pan out, that we might have like a flash, leg down, like a quick flash leg down, coming down to all the way to 9,000 to shake off all the weak hands in the market. That might occur overnight. That might occur overnight or early into the day, early into Saturday morning. The reason for that is a lot of times, even in the stock market, this have happened time and time again, even during the crash of 2008, 2009, where this graph looked very similar to the S&P 500, where like you feel like everyone is talking about a reversal. Everyone is thinking, okay, I think this is it, we're about to reverse, but it does not happen. The reason it does not happen is everyone is expecting a reversal. I have mentioned that in one of my previous videos as well. The market, the market turning point or the U-turn in the market usually comes when the least amount of people expect it. All right, let me say that again. The U-turn or reversal in the market comes when the least amount of people expect it. All right, the reason is, and that's on more scenarios than not, or most that happen more often than not. It doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, but it happens more often than not. Okay, same thing here when we are at all-time high. All right, nobody expected that we will come back down to 10,000 mark within a month. I mean, people were saying that, hey, we are about to make a run towards 30,000, 40,000, even 50,000 by January, February time frame. And it took a lot of people by surprise at this price point. A lot of people got trapped in this price point, and it just sold off. It went all the way, it came all the way down to 10,000 and then spiked up. Again, it sold off. So what I'm trying to say is, usually the U-turns happen when when it takes majority of the traders and investors by surprise. Right now, a lot of people are expecting a bounce. So I won't be surprised if we get a one leg down and then spike up. All right, or we get one leg down, some consolidation, and then spike up. All right, just because there are enough people who is looking at this thing now and getting into the market and started using technical analysis for a trading. It used to be more of investing in Bitcoin. Now it has become trading in Bitcoin, just because if you trade, there is no regulations. First of all, there is no day trading limit on this this asset class. So before, in my opinion, before it was more of an investment, something that you invest in and hold it for long term, and now it has become more of a trading thing, like how people do it in a day trading. I have seen people who are trading Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin daily as day trading Bitcoins, which is, in my opinion, I really don't. I support that idea of trading Bitcoin for day trading, honestly, because this is I think this is one of those it's just one of those assets that you should be holding it for longer term rather than just day trading. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. You might have your own opinion. You're entitled to your own opinions. All right. Right now, the first scenario is we bounce right off this trend line that we have support coming all the way from November. Okay, that's scenario number one. We bounce right off that, and there is the MACD is about to turn bullish, and it can occur, but we need to have that bounce with higher volume. Okay, so in order for scenario number one, the bounce toward 12,000, 13,000 mark is we need to have a volume that needs to come into the picture. All right. And again, I'm going to say that again, the volume going to come from Asian markets. All right, it's not going to come from European market. It's not going to come from a US market. The volume in Bitcoin trading will come from Asian market. All right. Okay. So that's scenario number one. Scenario number two is we might have this flash crash toward 9,000 or possibly toward 8,000 mark, and then a leg up just like this candlestick during 12/22 December 22, just like that, one quick leg down to shake off all the weekends, and then right back you will see a bunch of investors will come into the market and buy the price action up. That's scenario number 2. All right, scenario number 3 is going to be just a continuous choppy action on this trend line that's coming all the way from November. A continuous choppy action throughout the weekend until the Asian markets open up on Monday. That's scenario number 3. So that's the 3 scenario I'm looking at right now for Bitcoin price action over the weekend. All right, that's pretty much all it on the Bitcoin. I also I will make a next video on actually, let me just cover Tron real quick on this. I was thinking about making a separate video for Tron, but I think I can just quickly cover Tron in this video as well. All right, so in Tron, as we talked about it, there was a massive breakout that happened during December time frame. Consolidation happened, and then we had consolidation during the end of December. Then another breakout that occurred right at the beginning of the new year, around January 1st. We made it all-time high to around 30 cents. Since then, we are gradually selling off. We had this falling wedge pattern which broke out. It tried to make a run toward 12-13 cents. Then since then we are again consolidating right now. So we are right now in consolidating pattern. I see there are some headline news coming out of Tron. I want to cover them in a separate video, video that is more detailed on that. But from the technical analysis standpoint, Tron is still looking good. All right, nothing is still in the bullish trend, in my opinion. I don't think anything. I don't, unless we completely sell on the high volume. I'm not worried about Tron right now. Right now is the consolidation is right now, and we are in the consolidation pattern. We just need to get out of this consolidation pattern, and the way we're going to get out of the consolidation pattern is we need to have a major news that needs to come out of Tron Foundation or Justin who's the founder of Tron. So he's very active on social media as well. So we need to have some positive headline news from Tron in order to snap out of this price action. All right, in order to snap out of this consolidation mode. Overall, I think it's looking fine. I'm not too worried about it right now. It's just consolidating, which is healthy for longer term. So I'm completely okay with it. All right. So that's a quick thing for Tron. Let's look at the smaller time frame. As you can see, yeah, consolidation, lower volume consolidation. I'm completely okay with that. They might be they're actively trying to get on a new exchange, which is a good thing. That will give them like a broader audience for trading. So that's always a good thing. So they're actively looking to get onto newer exchanges. I think they recently I'm not sure which new. I think they're trying to apply for KuCoin, but I'm not sure if they got into KuCoin. If you already know about it, if you have any update, please post it in comment. If you think Tron is trading on KuCoin, I'm not sure about it. But I think they're actively trying to get on KuCoin as well. And KuCoin is one of the up-and-coming exchange. If you want to open an exchange account on KuCoin, I have referral link down in the video. You can use that if you prefer. Okay, so that's my analysis on Tron and Bitcoin overall. Ethereum is in same consolidation pattern. So it just like I'm watching all of these things, and the main thing is you gotta watch this mothership. Bitcoin is the mothership, so everything will move up and down or sideways based on the Bitcoin price action. Alright, so I hope this was helpful. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please like the video if you think this was helpful. That will keep me motivated in doing this video content for you every day. And I will be doing another video review for you soon. Alright, thank you.